This is Jennifer Nye with a Garden Grove TV3 News Report. With all eyes on the blue sky, the Patriot Parachute Team made this extraordinary skydiving tribute over Garden Grove High School. The former Navy SEALs were honoring the life and sacrifice of one of their own, Michael Monsoor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center of the field, where Garden Grove Unified School District athletes will officially unveil the U.S. Navy SEAL Trident that will forever ensure that Michael's selfless sacrifice will never be forgotten in this stadium.
Thousands of people got on their feet to celebrate the official dedication ceremony of the all-new Michael A. Monsoor Memorial Stadium. The crowd included students and families, former and present Navy SEALs, and Gold Star parents who lost their son or daughter in service. They turned their heads skyward a second time to watch a military flyover.
Sometimes thank you just isn't enough. This is one of those days. This is a wonderful tribute to Michael's memory.
A former Garden Grove High School graduate and U.S. Navy SEAL, Monsoor joined the ranks of heroes while deployed to Ramadi, Iraq in 2006. He made the ultimate sacrifice when he threw himself onto a live grenade to save the lives of his Navy SEAL teammates.
Mr. and Mrs. Monsoor, America owes you a debt that can never be repaid. This nation will always cherish the memory of your son.
After his death, Monsoor received high military distinctions, including the Medal of Honor.
We gather today in the presence of true sacrifice at a level that is unmatched.
Locally, memorials went up to pay tribute to his sacrifice. And now, more than a decade later, the community wants to make sure nobody leaves this football stadium without knowing who Michael Monsoor is and what he did.
Every day they play at the stadium here, they look at his name, they would know he's a model for sacrifice, dedication, and teamwork. And that's a good model we want our students to follow.
I'm hoping that when they see Mike's name and know his story, that will inspire people to do better for their communities and for the military as a whole.
The Michael A. Monsoor Memorial Stadium features 4,000 seats, a synthetic turf field, new LED scoreboard, a press box, and a story Monsoor's old coach, Steve Haller, continues to share with his players.
They always ask me, was he special? And I go, he was just like you. A regular guy, and a teammate that tried real hard, and that's what a hero is.
A regular guy whose motto, "You never quit," is now permanently etched on this wall to inspire generations to come. And now, a little more on Michael Monsoor.
To those who knew him, it wasn't a surprise that Michael Anthony Monsoor would grow up to be a hero. Monsoor was a Garden Grove High School graduate. Although he suffered from asthma, he would swim and play football to strengthen his lungs. And even in those teen years, his classmates knew there was something above average about him.
Heart, passion, strength, and just desire to be there. Great teammate, good player. Always did what he was told, and one of those guys that persevered by hard work.
Hard work, that's what Monsoor was known for. At the age of 20, he enlisted in the United States Navy. Only 1/3 of those who try to become Navy SEALs make it, and in September 2004, Monsoor earned that privilege. His sister Sarah describes him as courageous and devoted.
He was a very committed individual, and he was somebody that you could really rely on. If he said he was going to do something, he was going to do it.
While he was deployed to Ramadi, Iraq, Petty Officer Monsoor conducted special operations. He would run into the line of fire and save wounded teammates. He was a leader in combat and in life. But on September 29, 2006, he made the split-second decision that would put him in the rank of heroes. Monsoor and two of his teammates took position on a rooftop. That's when an insurgent's grenade bounced off of Monsoor's chest and fell in front of him. He didn't think twice. He leapt on top of the grenade before it exploded and died 30 minutes later.
Instantly, and without regard for his own safety, he threw himself onto the grenade to absorb the force of the explosion with his body, saving the lives of his two teammates.
Mr. and Mrs. Monsoor, America owes you a debt that can never be repaid. This nation will always cherish the memory of your son. We will not let his life go in vain.
Monsoor's sacrifice didn't go unrecognized. The Medal of Honor is the highest military distinction, and Monsoor became the fourth recipient in the War on Terror. He previously had earned the Silver Star for pulling a Navy SEAL to safety during a firefight, and he received the Purple Heart.
Just come out of Garden Grove and he represent, his city, his country. It's just disappointing. Passed away at 25 years old.
In my book, Mike's a true hero. He did exactly what he wanted to do. He knew before he ever graduated from high school that he was going to go in the service.
We gather today in the presence of true sacrifice at a level that is unmatched.
Locally, monuments went up to honor Monsoor. This Freedom Memorial is now a permanent fixture at his alma mater.
When we see Mike being honored, we're very grateful for what's being done for him. That's all we can ask for. It's just for remembrance of Mike and who he was.
A hero who won't be forgotten.